fruit for the week. We actually went to 2 farmers markets. So we went to one yesterday and got the majority of our fruit for the week. And then we went again this morning to get some of the more hard to find fruits like avocados and passion fruit and things like that. So I just wanted to share with you guys and show you guys what we eat throughout the week, show you how I kind of set everything up so that it keeps fresh throughout the week. So come along and I'll show you guys what we have. Here we have beautiful, it is citrus season right now. We're in California winter, and citrus is abundant right now. And so one of the tips I can give you is whatever area you're in, usually at different seasons there'll be a fruit that is in excess or grown in large amounts, and those are usually going to be your most economical choice for saving money. So anyway, I love oranges. Oranges are one of my favorites, and mandarins and citrus. Citrus is so detoxifying to the body. It has the appearance or the taste of it being acidic, but it's because it's astringent. It's that sour sort of taste to it. And so people confuse that astringent or pulling of the toxins, detoxifying astringent nature to being acidic, whereas in reality, in your body, citrus fruit is one of the most alkaline and detoxifying foods that you can have, especially lemons. They are incredibly healing and alkalizing. So don't fear citrus, especially citrus that is ripe and properly ripe. The farmer's market fruit is picked usually like 1 to 2 days prior. So you have the advantage of it being fully ripened and mature before they pick it. And it's better quality and sweeter. Everything we have here is organic. Our mandarins, the oranges, we had 70 pounds. They were 10-pound bags, and we got 7 of them, and they were $7 each. And what I do is I spread them out like this so that they're not stacked on top of each other. So if they're stacked on top of each other, it can save a bit of space, but then they tend to rot quicker and get soft spots on them. So I spread them out like this. And then what I do also is that when I'm opening the bags, usually when you buy the bags in bulk, they're cheaper, and there may be a few, oranges in each bag that have soft spots. And so you don't want to leave those with the rest of the fruit because it can actually rot the rest of the fruit. So you just take these out, and if it's really bad and really rotten, throw it away. But usually that's not the case. There's just a little bit of a soft spot, And so what I do is I take these out and then I juice them right away. So they don't go to waste in any way. Again, everything we get from the farmer's market is organic, and this is beneficial because organic is so much more healing to the body. It has been for me, and I know that times are tough and that food and fruit and organic fruit is expensive. So by going to the farmer's market and buying in bulk, these are going to be ways that you can save money on a raw vegan or fruitarian lifestyle where the majority of your calories are coming from fruit. And then you get to support local business. So really it's a win-win. These are our bananas. Now we hang our bananas to save space. So this is also, we hang the bananas so that they don't bruise on the back. So we buy them in the big crates, the 40-pound boxes. So there are 40-pound boxes that you can get from the grocery stores. You can ask the produce manager if you're not sure where to get them from in the store. And most places will give you a 10% discount for buying a 40-pound box, which is about $28 for a 40-pound box of organic bananas. And what we do is we hang them and freeze them and use them for banana ice cream, which is amazing. I have a recipe on my channel for banana ice cream. We have it every morning. It's probably one of my favorite foods. Bananas are anti-spasmodic and really nature's perfect food. They are so good for you. People confuse bananas. I think I'm going to do a video especially dedicated to the misunderstood banana, because a lot of people are eating them when they're like this, where they're yellow. And these are surprisingly not ripe. The yellow is not when they're ready to eat, and this is how most people eat them. And so they say they have digestion problems with them, and it's only because they're not ready yet. So when they're yellow, they're like a starch-like consistency, and it's almost like eating a bunch of potatoes. So it backs people up and gives them indigestion. What you actually want to do is wait until they start to spot, or they're spotted, and this is when they transfer from a starch into a simple sugar, and they're easily digested and sweeter. These actually aren't even all the way spotted. These are just getting ready. They'll actually go all over the fruit. It'll become a little bit softer, not squished, but a give to it, and it'll almost look like deep moles, kind of freckles all around it. I think I'll leave that for another video, because I could say so much about bananas. They're so healthy for you, but there are a lot of misconceptions on how to eat them. And then over here we have our avocados. These are so good. These are from the farmer's market, again, organic, non-GMO. These are not the regular Hass avocados. I don't know the name, and I will do my best to figure out what they're called, but these are the thin-skinned avocados, and they're so creamy. They're just delicious. I use them in a lot of salads and things like that, and we had some extra lemons. So now I'm going to come over here and show you our table. This is our other table of fruit. This is passion fruit. Passion fruit is more of a tropical fruit, or at least it's seen more in the tropics. This is like our treat that we get for ourselves. So there's a few things that we get as a treat. We sometimes get passion fruit. It's so good. This entire bowl here was $20. So, you know, again, this can be as cheap or as expensive as you want, just like any other way of eating or any other lifestyle. We eat pretty much raw fruit all day, you know, greens, things like that. So we're not going out really to restaurants or spending a lot of money on things like that. And so this is our treats for ourselves, as we get something like this when we can afford it. And it's so good for you. It's so astringent. You cut these open, and there are seeds inside, and a very kind of tart juice that's very detoxifying to the body. I almost explain it like a sour starburst. They're so good. And then I save the peels, and I make a passion fruit tea out of them that is good for the nervous system. And if you guys want, let me know, and I'll show you on a video how to do that. So really nothing goes to waste in this house. I do my best to use and utilize everything that we can. You know, nature is so healing, and it just provides so many aspects of healing. You know, most things you can use the peels, you can use the juice. So I love to kind of come up with new ideas how to use things and not waste. These are our dates. These are very caramelly. They're so good. I love to snack on these. They're like a little candy. I put them in dressings and different things as well. These are our medjool dates. So these are, again, from the farmer's market. Everything I'm showing is from the farmer's market and organic and non-GMO. This, at the store, normally the dates can be like 3/4 of a pound for almost $7, or at least where we live. And that's insane. That is really expensive. This is 11-pound box of organic medjool dates for $35, and this will last us quite a while. And you can always put them in the freezer if you pit them first, if you don't eat as many as we do, and you just kind of want to save money and store it in the house. That's a great thing that you can do, or even like for Christmas presents for people. It's a healthy but delicious alternative to like a box of chocolates. These are Meyer lemons. I love Meyer lemons. They're a little sweeter than regular lemons, and they just complement most fruits really well. So I use them in smoothies and sauces, and sometimes I just drink lemon water or juice it with some celery. That's really detoxifying. A awesome juice that I do if you're wanting to cleanse or just hydrate is lemon, celery, mint, and cucumber. That is like an awesome summer drink to have, or really anytime. Here we have our other table, our other fruit table. This is the rest of the 80 pounds of bananas that we have, and I actually have a few in the other room, the stragglers. I normally don't recommend putting citrus with your apples. It's pretty much a no-no because they're gonna actually get the citrus to kind of ripen too quickly or rot. But right now we didn't have space for it, so I'm just doing this temporarily until probably tomorrow when we've eaten more of the fruit and I have more space. Or maybe I'll hang some of the bananas up. But I never really have a problem with the apples next to the bananas. But just remember that bananas, when they're ripening, give off gases. So just be mindful of what you put them next to, because sometimes they can speed up the... So anyway, so this is our fruit, and I'm just going to go over the price with you. Again, everything's organic, non-GMO. Total for everything, so the oranges were $7 per 10-pound bag, and we got a ton of those. Awesome deal. And the 2 boxes, so 80 pounds of bananas, were $60, and then the big box of dates is $35. And then the miscellaneous fruits like the passion fruit, the avocados, the whole fridge full of greens and herbs and things like that. Pretty much everything I showed you total is $265. So if we had gotten these things at the grocery store, we would not have been able to get such an abundant supply of fruit, and not at all for such a great price, and the quality is better. So I hope you go check out your local farmers market, shop around. Some have much better deals.